More men are having kids in their 40s and 50s. I should know I had two, but a new article in Time magazine argues the delay could come at a price: their child's health. Times editor-at-large Jeffrey Kluger wrote the piece. He first became a dad at age 46. Good morning, Jeffrey. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
What is the price? What are we worried about here now?
Well, studies are now showing that there's a higher incidence of schizophrenia, of autism, of cleft palate, of certain kinds of cancer, and even of gestational problems like preterm birth and low birth weight, which we usually attribute to the environment or the mechanics of the womb. These are all paternally related.
And that's happening why? I mean,
well, a lot of this has to do with the fact that sperm are regenerated. They double every 16 days. Every time sperm are produced, there's an opportunity for genetic typos called de novo mutations. Eggs, women are born, girls are born with basically all the eggs they'll ever have, so there aren't so many opportunities for mutations to be passed on.
And when you say older dad, what age are you talking about? They had a story in the news recently in Britain. He was 74, she was 32,
right.
Which I've never thought fair, by the way.
Completely. I agree
So
with
at
you.
what age are you talking about when you say older dad?
Well, the funny thing is 35 has always been seen as this
For
fearsome
women.
threshold
Yes.
for women. And in fact, the ideal age for men appears to be 35 as well. Now, that doesn't mean that it isn't that you can't have happy, healthy kids when you're in your 40s. I did, two beautiful daughters. But it does mean that when you get into your 40s, 50s, 70s, in the case of Rupert Murdoch, these de novo mutations in your sperm do keep exponentially multiplying.
So you're suggesting that doctors say, what age should men stop thinking about having children?
Well, they should start thinking about being careful at 35, the same age as women. I wouldn't say that men should stop having children when they're 40 or 45 years old. Plenty of women have healthy children in their 40s and 50s.
Halle Berry just announced. Are you sensitive about your age? Because in the article you say, you don't need to know my age, really, so don't ask. And you've had times where people say, you're the dad?
I've had times people have said, you're the dad. My younger daughter once asked me, when you were a baby, had paint been invented yet? That's a little soul-shattering.
But you're not sensitive, are you?
A little bit sensitive, no. Well, and also in our case, my kids are half Mexican, so they always call me Papi, which sounds very...
Grandpa.
To American ears, it sounds very grandfatherly, so it makes me a little self-conscious.
Well, very interesting. We're glad you were here, Jeffrey Kluger. Thank you so much, and thanks for bringing your kids.
Thank you very much.